Hey, what's up, guys? It's so nice outside. It's like 72 degrees right now. And unfortunately, in 2 days, it's supposed to be cold and snowy again. I fucking hate Chicago weather. So, I'm actually on my lunch break right now. Figured I would just go ride around for an hour and then see what kind of shenanigans I get myself into. Also do some vlogging and talk about what the Goatfather's new Mototalk and some shit that happened to him recently. So first things first, the Goatfather wiped out. He crashed on his 636 over the past weekend, if I recall. Depending on when this video came up, it might be 2 weekends ago. But he crashed, and ironically during that crash video he was talking about getting into motorcycle, well, his Mototalks basically, which was getting into motorcycles for the wrong reasons and getting into motorcycles for the right reasons. And then most of the wrong reasons and stuff he was talking about is about safety. Jesus, it's windy. He's talking about safety concerns, and you have the possibility you can crash. And no shit, like after he recorded the video, he went around the right hand corner, and I can't tell if he hit some gravel or if he came in a little hot. I'm not sure, but I'm sure he can chime in or check out his channel. I'm sure he'll talk about it. But yeah, he low-sided and his bike went off like an edge of a cliff and probably most likely totaled. But so it's real. It can happen to anybody, and he's a pretty safe rider. If you guys have watched his videos, he's really a safe rider. So you got to realize that there's risks with riding, and that you have to be willing to accept those risks, because at any point in time you can go down and crash, and it's shitty, but it's the reality of it. It's a dangerous sport or game that we play, and that's all there is to it. There's not much you can say more than that. You can reduce your chances of crashing by not being an asshat and not being super aggressive in your ride, and paying attention. Don't get distracted by much. Remember the skills you learned in your MSF course. Make sure you take an MSF course before you start riding. It's an absolute, I think that should be a freaking must, but that's just me. Crashing, I mean, God, I would say knock on wood, but I fortunately have not gone down yet. It's just a matter of time. It'll happen. And unfortunately, I don't have pants. I don't have riding pants. I wear freaking jeans, and I should be wearing riding pants, but I don't. And I'm wearing my work shoes right now. I don't have riding boots, which I should have, but I don't, and I should. But yeah, I haven't crashed. Well, kinda. I should say I did. My second day of owning the Ninja 300, I was actually going through my neighborhood, and this kid was texting on his phone, or looking at his phone, doing something. He wasn't paying attention, and he ran me off the road. And unfortunately, the road had a big ass curb on it. We're talking like those monster fucking curbs, like huge, like a truck would have issues going over that curb. And I ditched for the curb, went off to the right, and I pretty much laid the bike down, but I didn't, like, oh Jesus, that was a nice big bug right in my face. But the bike kind of just scraped the lower fairing, scraped along the curb a bit, so the lower right fairing is all scraped up. Luckily that was it. I was able to, I put my foot down and held the bike up, and then picked it back up real quick with my right leg, just still sitting on the bike. So it could have been way more serious. That dude could have hit me head on, but it is what it is. But yeah, I haven't gone down. I've seen people crash. I watched a buddy of mine crash, and it wasn't pretty. He was hauling ass too, being an idiot. We were young. We were all like 18, so young and stupid, which I guess would lead me into my Mototalks. I guess I could just do that that way, I don't know. So Mototalk from Goatfather, he called me out and he requested that I talk about the right and wrong reasons to get into riding, and you know, what kind of got me into it. I would say two things. I originally wanted to get into riding for the wrong reasons, and this was back when I was like 18, I want to say. I wanted to buy a CBR 600R as my first bike, which at the time would have been a really stupid mistake for me, which is good I never did it. But I wanted to get into riding because all of our little clique, our little group of guys that were into cars were all getting motorcycles, and I wanted to get into riding too. So that's essentially what I pretty much was going to get into it for, is just to follow the herd, if you will. And I never ended up doing it. I couldn't really afford it, and blah blah blah, so I never ended up doing it. But I ended up, you know, years later, obviously I'm 28 now, so you know, years later I ended up getting into it, and for the right reasons this time. The reason I got into riding was because I wanted the experience of being on two wheels. It's exciting, it's different, it's freeing, if you will. And I knew that because I'd ridden a bike before, and I wanted that feeling of just being able to be open and go wherever you want and get awesome gas mileage, you know, and still have some fun. You can still get, you know, into the twisties and just really enjoy yourself. So that was the real purpose behind me getting into riding. Obviously, I'm a gearhead. I've always been a gearhead. You know, I've owned Mustangs before and did shit with those, and that was just my thing. I liked it. But now, motorcycles is my is a passion of mine, not a hobby. I mean, it's a lifestyle. It's not something that you can just be like, I'm gonna do this for a while and then give up. I mean, you get into this lifestyle and it's a part of you forever. You'll never get rid of it. Those were the good reasons for me. I know he touched base on bad reasons. You know, bad reasons to get into riding were, you know, following the crowd, which is what I was going to do like an idiot, and I didn't, thank God, because I'd probably be dead. Thinking, you know, because you just want to look cool. You know, of course motorcycles are cool. You know, stuff like that. That's not good reasons to get into it. You're not gonna pay attention. You're just gonna do it because you feel like it's cool. And you know, here's a good reason too. You got the brotherhood. Say hey to everybody. It's a family. You can ride with anybody. I don't care who it is, unless they're like assholes, like asshole sport bikers or asshole cruisers. They won't let you ride with them, but I don't know. Those would be the bad reasons. You know, if you're thinking, if any of those things, like, yeah, that's why I want to do it, just don't do it right off the bat, because you're wrong. That's not the way to go about it at all. You're gonna end up getting yourself killed or hurt really bad. So, you know, when you're looking at getting a motorcycle, if you're like, yeah, you know what, I want that freeing experience, that no care in the world, just kind of go and hit the open road experience, and awesome, you're in it for the right reasons. You know, first bikes are crucial to what you want to get. If you've never ridden a bike before, get something small, get something like the Ninja 300. I mean, if you think that you're going to be a mature person and you can handle and ride like not like an asshole or an idiot, you know, and you really think you can handle a 600, go for it, man. I wish, looking back, that I did go the 600 route up first, you know, up front, but it is what it is. You know, I'm on the 300, and it's going to be a while until I can get another bike. But this thing is awesome in the corners, and I guarantee I'll outrun my buddies on their 600s no matter what they say. Right in the middle of the fucking road, you moron. You're on a bike. You can get on the side right here, like right on the side. You don't have to sit in the middle of the fucking lane. Jesus. So go, you know, get something smaller. Like the 300 is an awesome bike. It really is. I really like this bike. I just wish it had more power and it sounded I like the inline 4 sound. If they made this bike with a 300cc inline 4 or whatever, I would have fucking bought it and been happy with it. Yeah, but they don't. Jesus, these bugs keep hitting me. There's so many. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching the videos. You know, my audience is growing, and I appreciate all the help. You guys share the videos and comment and like and all that stuff. Let me know in the comments down below what reasons you, or why you got into riding, or if you're not riding yet, like what's persuading you. Is it like motor vloggers like me, or other guys that you watch and you're like, man, that just looks like so much fun? You know, let me know, and you know, if you're a new rider and you have questions, ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. And then don't forget to share the video, give it a like. That helps me out, it helps grow the community. We'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later.